hi, hello, my name is Chardon. This is Project Hardcover, where we're letting books be the escape. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Hello, lovelies. That is right. It is time for my literal favorite time of the year. That's right. You can step back, Christmas. It's Booktube-A-Thon time! Seriously, this is my favorite time of the year. Don't try me. Yes, this will be my 5th year participating in Booktube-A-Thon, and it is always the best time. It is phenomenal. It is just, I have so much fun doing this read-a-thon. It is just so much fun, and I look forward to it every year. So naturally, this is always one of my absolute favorite videos to shoot. It is my Booktube-A-Thon TBR video. In case you are unaware of what the Booktube-A-Thon is, it is a week-long reading marathon that takes place every summer here on Booktube. This year, it is running from July 30th to August 5th. And if you are interested in participating, I will leave links to everything you need to know about the read-a-thon down in the pants region. But every year, our lovely host Ariel Bissett always gives us a list of reading challenges that we can either participate in or not participate in. I always attempt to participate in the challenges because I think it makes it more fun. So that is what this video is going to be. It is going to be the TBR, in which I try to master all of these little challenges that Ariel has put forth, and I'm really excited about it. So let's just hop right into it. The first challenge of the Booktube-A-Thon is to let a coin decide what book you're going to read. And for this challenge, I have decided that if the coin lands on heads, I am going to be reading A Very Large Expanse of Sea by Tahereh Mafi, and if the coin lands on tails, I will be reading What If It's Us by Becky Albertalli and Adam Silvera. Okay, I have my penny. Let's see if I can do this. I don't know how to actually flip a coin, so I'm just gonna throw it and catch it. Okay, ready? Ready? Whoop. And flip it over. And it's heads. So my first book for Booktube-A-Thon is going to be A Very Large Expanse of Sea by Tahereh Mafi. I don't know an awful lot about what this book is about, but I do know that Tahereh really drew on her own experiences of being a Muslim American teen growing up in America to write this book. I also know that it's contemporary, which I'm really interested to see what she's going to do with, so I'm very excited to get to this. The second challenge for the Booktube-A-Thon is to read a book about something that you really want to do. And to best this challenge, I have decided to go with And I Darken by Kiersten White. You see, this year I have been reading an awful lot of books about really kick-ass, fierce women just burning the patriarchy just down to the ground. And it is just so inspiring. So I kinda want to see that happen some more. And I have heard absolutely nothing but fantastic things about how this is a book about a female version of Vlad the Impaler just slaying it, you know, metaphorically, literally, just slaying everything. So I think that this book fits this challenge quite well. The third challenge for the Booktube-A-Thon is a classic, and it is to read a book with a movie adaptation. And for this, I am finally going to read The Host by Stephenie Meyer. That's right, I think I am one of the few humans on the planet who has yet to read this book. And I don't know why, because I was a huge twihard in high school. So why it has taken me so long to pick this book up, especially when people say that it is like one of the better books that she's written, I have no idea. But I figure it's finally time to do the thing. Plus, it's like the only book that has a movie adaptation on my shelf that I have not read yet. Challenge number 4 for the Booktube-A-Thon is to read a book with my favorite color, green, on the cover. And to best this challenge, I have decided to finally pick up The Female of the Species by Miss Mindy McGinnis. Yes, this is another book that has been collecting dust on my shelf for a very long time, and I really don't know why I haven't gotten around to it. I have heard nothing but really, really awesome things about this book, and I've been really excited to read it for a really long time, so I don't know why I've been putting it off for as long as I have, but it's time to stop doing that now. I'm gonna read it. The 5th challenge for the Booktube-A-Thon is to read a book while wearing the same hat the whole time. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to read this book all in one sitting while wearing a hat. It just means that whenever you are reading this particular book, you need to be wearing a hat. The same hat. So, to best this challenge, I am going to be wearing this hat. That's right, I have a Louise hat, and it is the best. And while I am wearing this hat, I am going to be reading Blood, Water, Paint by Joy McCullough. This is a book that I picked up at ALA based on some eavesdropping that I did while I was waiting in a signing line. I heard some girls in front of me talking about how really freaking awesome this book is, so I wanted to check it out for myself, see what all their hype was about. If I eavesdropped correctly, this book is about the first woman to ever win a sexual assault case in Europe. I'm pretty sure it takes place during the Renaissance, maybe? Yeah, I think. I also know that it's told in verse, which means that I should get through it pretty quickly, meaning that I will not have to wear this warm hat in the middle of summer in the middle of Florida for very long, which is, you know, that's the goal. The 6th challenge for the Booktube-A-Thon is to read a book with a beautiful spine. And to best this challenge, I have decided to go with The Lady's Guide to Petticoats and Piracy by Miss Mackenzie Lee. So, on top of this being one of my most anticipated releases of the year, it also happens to have a beautiful spine. I love spines that have the text going horizontally instead of vertically, and there are just these cute little doodles on it of like a ship and a moon, and it's just beautiful, and I love it. And like I said, I have been so highly anticipating this book. For those of you who don't know, this is the sequel / companion to The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue by Mackenzie Lee, which I read and loved. So super excited to get to this. So super excited. I am ready to see Felicity just take everything down. Like, just, yes, I'm so excited. So excited. And then, of course, the 7th and final challenge of Booktube-A-Thon is always read 7 books. And to best this challenge, I am going to be reading Mapping the Bones by Miss Jane Yolen. So Jane Yolen wrote one of my all-time favorite Holocaust historical fiction novels called The Devil's Arithmetic. I read it when I was in middle school, and it was phenomenal, and it was amazing. It's one of my all-time favorites. So when I heard that she was writing a new historical fiction Holocaust novel, I was so excited, had to get my hands on it, and I am just, I am so ready to let her blow my mind all over again. She's one of the best historical fiction writers ever. If you've never picked up a Jane Yolen book, you need to fix that, because she is so great and I love her so much. Just, yes, I'm so excited for this. I'm so excited. And that is it. Those are all of the books that I am going to try to get through this Booktube-A-Thon. I have only failed Booktube-A-Thon one time. Out of all of the times I've done Booktube-A-Thon, I have only not finished my TBR one time. I am hoping to keep that streak. I am hoping to just keep it at 1. Just 1. Everyone gets 1. I'm hoping to keep it that way. Now, let me know down in the comments, are you guys participating in Booktube-A-Thon? What books are you reading? How many years have you participated in Booktube-A-Thon? Is this your first year? Let me know all about this down in the comments. I love talking about it. Again, this is my favorite time of the year. I'm so excited. I can't wait for this to start. I love Booktube-A-Thon so much. As always, thanks you guys for watching. I will see you next time. And remember, books are the escape.